angels, my ancestors, my spirit guides, people around me with some insight for the collective. What's the deal, people? What's the deal? Hope all are doing well, having a blessed day, afternoon, or evening. Whenever you come across this reading, you already know, if you watch me with a good heart and good intentions, you are blessed and protected. But if you watch me with any ill will or malintentions, or it will last go blind 144,000 times. Collective, I'm trying to figure out if I'm going to tap into my energy or if I'm going to do a collective reading. Nothing by nothing. So as I was shuffling, there were some cards that I did see, and 3 cards that popped out which said downstairs neighbor, wicked, and everybody knows the truth, secrets revealed. So I might just tap into my energy and see what's up with this downstairs neighbor that keeps popping up. In my energy. So I'm going to do a personal reading, and I'm going to tap into this downstairs neighbor energy because that came out, it popped out twice as I was shuffling. So it might come back out, but we're going to tap into this energy. So I'm going to do my own energy reading. Look, we got, wow. As soon as I pull the deck up to pull the cards, it says root work, karmic couple. So there's a karmic couple doing root work. Collective, there's a karmic couple that's doing root work on me. The devil is sick for trying to be slick, being a trick prick. They could be sick. Hacking in the reverse. So there's a karmic couple that was trying to hack into my energy. They were unable to with the hacking in the reverse. They're sick. This could have been something that was in the past. So a karmic couple is doing root work on me, and this couple is sick because they couldn't hack into my energy. It says your in-laws are involved. I don't have in-laws. I'm not married, never been married. So this karmic couple's in-laws are involved. So this karmic couple, somebody in this couple, their in-laws are involved. So the female in-laws or the masculine in-laws, somebody's family in this karmic couple is also involved in doing this root work to me. And they on the run. A karmic couple could be on the run. They had their in-laws involved. Their in-laws was involved, and a karmic couple is on the run. They all fall down. So whoever was involved with this root work, they all fall down, collective. For trying to root to me, do root work. They're nervous. They're nervous. Yeah, they nervous because the devil is sick. Because they're sick. Like my upstairs neighbors trying to do sex magic over me. Early in the crack of dawn, thinking I wasn't up. And then when I went to go to my room to go play with my cat, I was only in there for like 2.5 seconds. And niggas started having sex as soon as I went in the room. I'm like, nah, nigga. Let me get skedaddle out of here. Yeah, being deported. Somebody could be being deported. So this is what I don't understand. You are not from the United States. I am a United States citizen, born and raised. I have my papers to be here. I was born here. You're not even from here. You have the audacity to attack me. And you're a whole foreign alien. You're not even fucking from here. How about you go back where the fuck you came from then? Since you want to come to America and be jealous of motherfuckers in America. Why the fuck you come to America for then? If it wasn't to fix your shit. Something about April. They could have got their in-laws involved in April. Their in-laws could have been doing something in April in the spring. And they lost all their power. Whatever they did, they lost all their power. So they involved their in-laws. And now this karmic couple is on the run for trying to do some root work to me. Trying to hack into my energy or hack into my whatever they were hacking into. And now they lost all their power. Yeah, evidence was found. So root work, they all fall down. Evidence was found that they was doing this root work to me. They lost all their power because evidence was found. That's why they're nervous. Yeah, evidence was found. They was attacking a healer, me. Evidence was found on a healer. And they all fall down and they're nervous. Yeah, because they was in my lane. They was in your lane because they was in my lane. I get knocked down, but I get up again. No, you're never gonna keep me down. I get knocked down, but I get up again. No, you're never gonna keep me down. I get knocked down, but I get up again. No, you're never gonna keep me down. I get knocked down, but I get up again. Look, the dog is like, shut up. Ooh. No. What's up, troll? You watching? Because if you don't like the video, if you're not a person that's liking my video or watching it, then you're trolling. Yeah, exactly. Go away, go away, go away, go troll away, go away, go away. Cinderella, so I'm popping up as like a Cinderella energy. And the story of Cinderella is the stepmama and her two stepsisters came in, married the stepmama, married the lady, married the father, became a stepmother, and the lady was evil. She had two evil stepsisters that basically cried for attention, wanted attention, pick me sisters. Cinderella's stepsisters were pick me energy. Pick me, pick me, pick me. They weren't too attractive. The mother is evil. Confirmation with the car hunk. In-laws. Oh, Cinderella. Cinderella, the stepmother with two daughters. I don't have in-laws. So, but I could be, I'm popping up as this Cinderella energy. Somebody that is, I'm going to take it a different way because I'm not going to go based on the story because father, don't know my father. So I'm going to say I could come from a wealthy background or I have some type of wealth or inheritance or I am actually a princess or a queen or something like that. And the evil stepmother in this Cinderella story wanted to be the one, the queen. She wanted to be looked at the way Cinderella was looked at and admired and adored. So this karmic couple, hey karmic couple, oh they left. So this karmic couple, because they knew I was about to address them. So this karmic couple basically wanted to be in the spotlight, wanted to be praised, wanted to be spoiled, wanted to be pampered, wanted to be looked up as if they were a queen or a king, you know, a leader, a ruler. And now they lost all their power. Because evidence was found that they were doing root work on a healer. Yeah, look. Witchcraft. This karmic couple lost all their power. They on the run because of this witchcraft they was doing, and evidence was found about this witchcraft they was doing on me. So somebody got caught doing motherfucking witchcraft, and now your ass is about to get caught the fuck up for being in my lane. You're going to get deported. You're not even from here. That's crazy. You don't even got your papers to be an American citizen, and you out here doing spell work on somebody. For reals? For real? Really? Or yeah, lost grip, because you lost grip of reality. You lost all your power. You lost grip of reality. You on the run. You nervous. And look, out of all these cards, you see all these little bit of cards that's coming out. You see the message that's coming out, and I'm picking. I'm just picking. Ain't no, oh, I know where I placed these cards, and I purposely put them in there. Because that's what I hear somebody saying. She randomly placed them cards, and she's picking them cards. No, bitch, that's impossible to fucking do. Stupid. Whoever the fuck thought that shit. Yeah, you took an oath. So you losing grip of reality because you took an oath to come for a healer? And now you lost your power because of it? Yeah, because this healer is being liberated. I'm being liberated. You fucking right. You fucking right, I am. You damn skippity snickerdoodle, I am. You snickerdoodle, I am. Skippity doo dah boo bah, whatever the fucking. Oh my, what zippity doo dah, zippity day. My, oh my, what a wonderful day. What up, troll? Energy distortion. Every time I say what up, troll, this fucking dumb bitch leaves. I don't know why you troll me then. I don't understand why watching if you gonna run away. Don't run away. Come stay and play. Energy distortion, collective. They were trying to distort my energy. Obviously, as you can see, my energy is no distorting. There's no distorting here. Their energy could be distorted at this point because they were trying to distort mine. It says secret love affair getting exposed. So this karmic couple, their love affair is getting exposed. So this karmic couple, they're not even supposed to be together. Or their secret love affair could be that they together doing root work and all spell witchcraft. This could be their love affair of that's getting exposed. It don't actually have to be that they're in a relationship, or they could just got into a relationship to do this spell work on me. That could be the secret that's coming out, that somebody actually got into a relationship because they decided to team up with somebody and do spell work on me. It says pride and prejudice, negative assumptions, because they have some type of prejudice, negative assumptions on me. They prideful, they prejudice, they racist. They have some type of racism against me, some hatred against me. Yeah, demise. They took an oath to bring me to a healer to their demise, and now they're about to meet their demise. It's wait, let me get the rose. It said, wow, death becomes dumb, let sleeping dogs lay. They doomed, collective. Both cards came out together with death becomes dumb. They're doomed. Let sleeping dogs lay. They are doomed. They're doomed. Doom, doom, doom. Don't like that you're at peace. So they don't like that I'm at peace, collective. So they was trying to distort my energy distortion, trying to distort my energy because they don't like that I'm at peace. Oh, well, that's not my problem. Let me tell you something. Even if I'm going through something in my life, I'm still going to be at peace. I know how to deal with my shit and get over it. I'm glad I'm not the way I was before, because I used to dwell on shit and think on shit, and oh my goodness, Lord have mercy. I'm glad I'm not that person no more. I'm glad I'm not that person that sits there and lets it just sink in my head. Like, okay, the problem, I had a problem, it's there. If we don't solve it that day, I'm not going to think about it the next day. It might come up in my mind a little bit. I might, or it depends how I feel. It all depends. Like I said, some battles you fight, and some battles you just don't fight. A card fell, and the card that fell said wicked. In denial. A few cards fell. Hold on. And what's the other one? And unbothered, unfazed, uninterested. I just literally finished saying that. Collective, this karmic couple, their secret love affair is getting, their wicked secret love affair is getting exposed. Yeah, and they're in denial that they're exposed. Yeah, and they're about to meet their demise because I'm unbothered, I'm unfazed, and I'm uninterested in whatever the fuck they're doing. And death becomes them. Unless sleeping dogs lay, they're doomed. Because I'm not bothered by what they're doing. I split the deck. It says they put me in the dirt, but God made dirt and dirt their hole. So they buried me in the ground. And now they feeling the pressure because the walls is caving in because no weapon form will prosper. Spirit guide, I'm protected. I have a healing spirit within me or around me. And they getting banished. Banishta. Yeah, and they running out of money. And they in the panic room. And they up the creek, river, and ocean without a paddle. And they can't think straight. Your ex-lover karmic. So your ex-lover, so my ex-boyfriend's ex-girlfriend. This is who's doing it. My ex-boyfriend's ex-girlfriend and their in-laws. They put us in the ground but didn't know we have trees. Let me tell you something. I was just talking about something in my last live that I did about the trees. All right, I'm going to repeat it in this one. I was talking about how, you know how trees are living things. Look, love spell, free will, control. They out here doing love spells and remote viewing. And they being recorded, or they could be recording you. These person is naive, and these karmics is trapped because they're a fraud. Yeah, collective, you've been upgraded. I mean, collective, every time I do my own reading, I keep forgetting that I'm doing my own reading, and I'll be like, collective, I be thinking it's a collective reading. Collective, I've been upgraded, and these people were on a journey to Nowhereville. Confirmation. Yeah, this fire starter. So I was talking about the tree situation. I'm gonna mention the tree thing that I was talking about. So in my last live, I had talked about how trees. All right, you know that statement or that phrase, God is in all living things, Christ is in all living things. So I was like, okay, Christ is in all living things, right? So then I was like, okay, then I was looking at the table. I was like, well, a tree is a living thing. And I was looking at my table and I was like, even though this table is cut from its source, it still lives, right? And the person I was talking to was looking at me like, what I'm talking about. And I'm like, it still lives because it was repurposed to serve it was sent on another mission. And it was repurposed to do something else instead of standing in the forest. So I was like, the table, I said, just like Christ lifts you up, holds you up, right? So does the table. So even though the table was literally cut off from its source, it was cut down because it had another mission to accomplish. It was supposed to be repurposed, turned into a nice ass table, so it could hold a bunch of shit. And you know how much shit a table holds? The table holds a lot of shit. The amount of shit the table can hold. So collective, I am like that fucking table. I came straight from the living source, tree of life, and I was repurposed into something else. So don't ever think when you get too far from where you come from that the energy is not there. Because that table, that piece of wood, it still lives. There's still life in it. That table you eat off of, that chair you sit on, that bed you sleep on, whatever it was made of, it came from something that had a living organism that has life in it, and it was cut down to be created to something else. Even a metal is still something that comes from a source of a vibration. Iron, copper, because sometimes beds are not only made out of wood. So everything in this earth God created. Everything in this earth has a vibration. Everything in this earth has the energy. So just because something was cut from one place and moved to another doesn't mean that that one thing that was cut from that place doesn't still have the connection from where it was cut from. Let me explain to you this ex-lover and my ex-lover's ex-lover and their family. Because I kind of figured it's somebody I dated, because I be getting love songs. And I'd be like, nope, get the fuck out of my energy. Nope. It will be not nice to see you. Nope. It will be not nice to get away with you. Nope. Oh, mad love songs. The last one was Escape. No. That song. I don't even know if it's called Escape, but that song. That's what just came in my head. I don't know that song. I don't know the name of the song, but so you can try to do all the root work you want. You put me in the dirt, baby. You put me in the dirt, but I got a crown, baby. I'm a seed. You didn't know? You put me in the ground, but you didn't know that I was a seed? You planted a seed in the ground, baby. That's what you did. You put a seed in the dirt. That's what you did, and I grew. And I grew big and strong like a motherfucking tree. Yes, I did. No wonder why I was singing. There was a hoe in the middle of the ground. The prettiest hoe that you ever see. And the tree and the hole in the ground. And the green grass grows all around and around. And the green grass grows all around. I am a hole in the ground that a seed was planted, and there's a big ass tree that grew out of it, and in that tree grew a branch, and on that branch there was a nest, and on that nest there was a bird, and in that nest there was an egg, and in that egg there was a bird, baby. So not only did you plant me in the ground, because you didn't bury me, you planted me, baby, in the ground. I sprouted and was able to anchor something else for it to grow and give birth to something else. So you see what you did to me? Thank you. You a bunch of lowlives that committed a crime and you reaping karmic cycles. There's a bunch of lowlives. See how this energy coming out? You a bunch of low lives that committed crimes, and now you reaping karmic cycles, and now you nervous because this crime that you committed, you out here trying to root work to me. So you was trying to destroy me, you trying to bring me down, baby. You cannot bring me down. I don't know why you try. Like I said this yesterday, or I said it earlier today. I don't know when. I said it earlier today with this sex magic. Just give it up. Just give up. And this ex-lover trying to get me back, I don't want you. What the fuck? Don't you understand? I don't want you. I don't want you in my fucking energy. I don't want you. How about you just drop the fuck off the planet? I don't want you. I don't want you. I don't want you. So I don't know what the fuck you doing having a group of people come for me, organizations coming for me because you so desperate to get me back and I don't want your ass. You could be the last man on earth and I still wouldn't touch you. I play with myself. You think I want to reproduce your babies? Your devil spawn? You crazy. Why the fuck would anybody want to produce a child for you? so they could come out mental like you. Get the fuck out of my energy. Tell your little ex-girlfriend to get out her feelings. And if the fucking ex-girlfriend was smart, she would fucking leave your ass and know that she could find better. And not fucking stick with a nigga that's obsessed with the next bitch, the last bitch that he had, that he can't get back. That he ain't never coming back. So if you still with him, you one dumb bitch. Go heal yourself. Find your fucking worth. Because attacking me with my ex is pathetic. And involving your family is ridiculous. I'll repeat it again. I don't want you, I don't want you, and I don't want you. In one ear, out the other. They don't want to listen. They're getting a bad reputation. They lonely. There's about to be a confession because they was trying to make me look bad in public. They was running too much lies to see their own downfall. And they're getting evicted. November. Chakra attacks. They were chocking. They were attacking my chakras, destiny swapper, but it's in the reverse. They was trying to torment and torture me. And it's been made a public display that this is what they were doing in the work community. They need to saddle up and get bumpy because it's going to get bumpy. And that money that they thought they were getting, they're not getting a dime. Because somebody thought that they had a reason to attack me. And now they pissed off. They're about to piss themselves because they shall perish. They're getting casted out. And they on borrowed time. They weren't paying attention to the signs given by the divine. Yeah, by the ancestors. Yeah, they're having an underlying illness. They have an underlying illness and they need to be on medication. They have mental issues. This is a copycat paste troll. This is somebody that's watching me right now. Presently. Hey, troll. What up, boo? I have high potential and you underestimated me. You trying to attack me in my dreams and now you're losing your sight. And that's one funny. I got a download the other day. I always get my downloads when I'm in the shower. They have PTSD. And people are losing all respect for this person. They're getting fired. I heard shadow walker. I mean, not shadow walker. Dream walker. Childhood energy. So this person, all right, the download that I got was this person has a gift. Or this person has a gift, right? And their gift that they came across, or the gift that they came across, and they realized that they had was dream walking. They're a dream walker. So this person decided to learn about the skills of dream work. Can I say dream working, but this is a dream walker. So they decided to study their skill, dream walking, and then instead of, because dream walking, sour apple, they just left because I'm on point. Instead of using that gift to help, because there's a way to use dream walking to help, they decide to violate people's privacy spiritually. They locked up and behind bars. This person is locked up behind bars. So this person learned how to dream walk because they are locked up behind bars. Sabotage. Someone's ass is on fire and they get the nervous shits, upset stomach, because they're unable to escape this karma. Because somebody passed away. Because of this setup trying to set me up. And this is in my current work at home community. Their plans failed. They being humble. An ex-friend. A card fell. 2 cards fell. We got an abuser's faith was tested. So this person is an abuser and their faith was tested and they fucking failed. Trying to deny allegations and claims. Now they out here trying to deny allegations and claims and because measures are being taken. Yeah, energy distortion. Shallow Hal got no more pals, no more company. They being casted out because I'm being liberated. And they no longer have the power or position. They getting demoted. And they thought that they could make me vulnerable. And I get a lot of confirmations with the birds, sirens, dog barking, car alarms, and numbers. And I really do. God is about to have no mercy on this person. And the table, and it says, yeah, this business offer is off the table. So whatever business offer that was on the table for them attacking my chakras is off the table because they cannot get to me. This setup that they were trying to set me up for, they are unable to escape this karma. An ex-friend was also involved, my ex-friend or their ex-friend. I'm unstoppable, dreams deferred but not defeated. You could try and bring a crowd of 3 to try to block my throat chakra, but bitch, I am going to keep talking and you're not even going to make me choke. You're not even going to make me cough or have me clear my throat. That's how weak your throat chakra magic that you're trying to send to me right now to get me to shut up is not working. Trying to take you out in your sleep. They have a fraudulent business and they're lame. They need to go heal. They feeling naked and afraid. I'm going to keep telling you. From past homework community. So this is somebody from the past. And this is somebody from my past. And they're in my current homework community. They broke all types of laws. They're a bunch of drunks. And I have high potential and they underestimated me. They took an oath to do this. Well, somebody's mother's side of the family was manipulated. Childhood energy, confirmation, return to sender. I keep telling you, your throat chakra magic that you're trying to do right now while watching me to try to get me to cough or get my throat to feel a little tickled so I whatever, it's not gonna work. That's not even working no more. So yeah, look, return to sender is being returned to sender. So you trying to block my throat while watching me, you're not even gonna get me coughing. You're not even gonna get a gajo to come up in my throat. You have no magic, you're weak, and your power holds no reign, authority, or power over here because you have none. You simple-minded fools. You about to be going through an execution for this sabotage. Because you did not come correct in my energy. You shouldn't have came at all. A bunch of old hags as well in my energy. Rebelling and challenging authority. Tried to contain my gifts. Your in-laws are involved. Old hags, in-laws. It says your in-laws. So my in-laws, I don't have in-laws. I'm not married. Freedom. I ain't never been married. I ain't never been married. I ain't never been down no aisle. I ain't never ever been proposed to. One person in my energy try to get me to get the idea so that this person can become a citizen again in the United States. And that shit was, no, that was not happening because you're not going to use me to become a citizen. Sorry, buddy. You got no goals and you out here, you playing victim and you got no goals. And you did this all for some type of social status. Like I said, earlier. An opportunity. You did this for a social status and opportunities, like I said earlier. Somebody snitched on you. There's a snitch. So like I said earlier, you did this because you wanted to be in the spotlight. You wanted to be looked up as you know it all, a know-it-all energy, but you a know-it-all to addict. You know about drugs. That's what you know it all. You an addict, a drunk. And you couldn't dim my light, and now you want to fight me? Family abuse? Aunt related? This is an aunt related to me? In-law? Or aunt that's my in-law? They're corny. And they're aging rapidly. Because there's some type of entrapment. They're feeling entrapped. And they were told to walk away and leave it alone, and they did not listen. And they got themselves in too deep. And they put themselves in a spiritual coma because they wanted my blood to be freed. They wanted my blood to be free because they're in an abusive relationship. They were doing womb magic. It says next door neighbor. And I just finished hearing them come out the apartment. I don't know if a whoop they was doing. I don't know what that got to do with anything. Or the next door neighbor could be in an abusive relationship. Because that was the 3 cards that came out. Or the next door neighbor could be nervous. Someone's ass gets on shit's on fire because they're upset stomach. A bunch of cards came out. I see the word corny. I'm not lying. I see the word corny. Mental manipulation. Womb magic. Official business. Tried to set you up for money fraud. Rumors going around. And that's when, as soon as he came out, all these cards fell. Or I don't know who came out. I'm not going to say he or she. Somebody came out, and that's all the cards that fell on the floor. Mulan energy. It says they created a monster, a beast unleashed. So Mulan energy. They created a Mulan energy. They created a monster, which is me. They created somebody that's unstoppable, that's willing to go to fucking war. That's willing to put on a fucking suit and armor and battle up for war. That's who they created right there. More cards on the floor. We got siphon untamed energy. Now they can't handle the power backlash. They cannot handle the heat. So they were siphoning untamed energy, mine, and they can't handle it. My energy, I got big energy. Yeah, somebody's in remorse because I got archangel protection. There's no coincidences to the shit that goes around, the shit that happens around me, and then you see the message that came out. As you heard the door, the lock's door, right? You see what that says, right? You see what that says, right? It says, thought they could make me vulnerable. They were doing too much karmic pests, a bunch of snakes. My card just messed up. Hold on, I need to fix them. I see sabotage, blindsided, in your lane, shall perish. Bad reputation. Puppets. No mercy. No mercy. No mercy. Somebody's really trying to clog my sinuses. Somebody's really trying to block my throat. I don't know why y'all be trying. The message is already out. I don't know. Y'all so stupid. Everybody knows the truth already. That's, like I said, I don't know why you're trying to block my throat. Because look what just came out after I said that. It makes no sense you trying to block my throat. My story is already out there. My word is already out there. Everybody that is participated and I caught you on camera, y'all already exposed. My truth has already been revealed. I don't know why you think that you're hiding anything or anything's a secret. It says everyone knows the truth and the secret is revealed. I don't know why you think there's a fucking secret. You've been put into a spiritual coma. You cannot do what you're doing anymore because everybody knows who you are. Everybody knows it's being returned to sender. You don't see me looking sick, anorexic, depleted. From alchemy, your alchemy is being returned to sender. Somebody that lives in my current home and work community. Somebody passed away because of this in my current work and home community. I currently work here and I currently live here. I work from home. They did this for some type of opportunities for their future. They see it's something that they seen on TV, as seen on TV. They doing something that they seen on TV. Now they feeling like a sour apple. So somebody's doing something that they seen on TV. Are you fucking serious? I knew this though already. I already knew this. I always said, what movie you watching? You watching The Watchtower? That's the movie you watching? You were outnumbered. I was outnumbered. And I still drop kicked them all alone. So I was outnumbered by the Watchtower. People watching me and they still lost. And their masks have been cracked and are falling off these hitting enemies. And they cursed their contract. I could keep plucking from the deck or just splitting the deck and I'm going to get my messages. The money that they thought they were getting, they're not getting nothing. Spirit's going to keep saying they better saddle up because it's going to get bumpy. All I'm doing is picking up and look, yeah, rumors is going around. All I'm doing is picking up the damn cards. However, whatever message it is, rumors going around. Yep, that they wanted to come up. Yeah, now they don't got no more friends. Rumors is going around about what they did, and what they did is because they wanted to come up. They wanted to come up, and now nobody want to be their friends no more. Nobody want to fuck with this person no more. They don't got no more company. Nobody want to be around them no more because of their cruel intentions. And sour. They feeling like a sour apple, and they're poisoning. They were trying to poison me. Cruel intention. Nobody want to be around them because they think they're gonna get poisoned. This person was poisoning them too. So whoever this person was poisoning the people around them. The people that were helping them, they were poisoning them too. A coven. They were poisoning a coven. They were poisoning this coven. Yeah, now they feeling the walls and they feeling the pressure in the walls is caving in because everything is being returned back to sender. Somebody's father's side of the family. I saw mother's side of the family, father's side of the family trying to shut you up. Fail. It fucking did. Racing against time. You out of time. Fucking racing against time. You out of that time, bitch. November keeps showing up. Second time November keeps showing up. April and November. Your ending might be in November. Since you're waiting for Halloween, it's been made a public display that you don't like that I'm at peace. So you made it a public display that you don't like that I'm at peace. And that you a fire starter. This ex-lover's karmic, my ex-boyfriend's ex-girlfriend. They getting bad news that they getting casted out of this coven. Yeah, I'm running laps around these karmics collective because I'm a healer. They don't know what's going to happen. Wild card unknown. Yeah, spiritual coma. They being put into a spiritual coma because they don't know what's going to happen. Yeah, because they wanted my blood to be freed. And they was trying to change. Now they're trying to change plan, but they still getting exposed. Yeah, they broke into the wrong spiritual house. And everybody knows the truth and the secret is revealed. I'm done. I'm not plucking no more because now the messages is coming out repeated. Yeah, they mentally manipulated others. They manipulated others. Somebody, the mother side of the family. They manipulated somebody's mother side of the family. They were sleeping with the higher up. They were sleeping with they were sleeping with somebody. Higher up, manipulating mother side of the family. Yeah, now they're getting casted out, shunned out of this coven, clique, family organization. Mother side of the family, father side of the family. They on borrowed time. Making bargains and deals because they were disloyal. Both sides of the family are making bargains and deals because they were disloyal. In-laws was involved. So they involved their family. They were naive. And they weren't paying attention to the signs given by the divine. They downplayed my gifts, my talents, and they try to water me down. This was spiritual suicide. Yeah, because they were desperate to win. They did something overboard in the past. And the signs can no longer be ignored. Aunt not related. So aunt not related and aunt related came out. So this could be an aunt related to me or aunt related to the in-laws. The aunt related to the ex-lover. Yeah, you were outnumbered and you still drop kicked them. They were toxic and the dark don't want anything to do with them. Yeah, I still beat them by myself. These toxic ass energy people. And now the dark don't want anything to do with them. This could be an aunt that's not related to me, that's married to an uncle related to me. Because aunt and uncle, they try to make me a third-degree victim. This karmic couple, they failed to realize I'm not the one to play with. Trying to distort my energy. They lost all their power. These low lives that are now on the run. A karmic couple that was infatuated with me. Upstairs neighbor. So there's a karmic couple that's infatuated with me. The upstairs neighbor. My upstairs neighbor is infatuated with me. I already know this shit. Upstairs neighbor coming out now. Downstairs neighbor came out before I got on the live. The next door neighbor came out as soon as somebody walked out their apartment. And now the downstairs neighbor is, the upstairs neighbor is coming out. That they infatuated with me. Not for sale. They're trying to sell me. That's why they be doing sex magic. So they're trying to sell me spiritually. And try to keep me locked in a tower. Rapunzel. Games is played. They playing games. They have unhealed trauma. They are crazy energy vampires. And they're about to be taking out their misery because they were on a journey to Nowhereville. They could be connected to this uncle that's related to me. A wild witch that's insecure. Uncle Tom, they kiss ass. And shit is out of control. This person is a chain smoker. And they need to grow up. Because everything is being returned back to sender. And now somebody's trying to set the record straight. But because they're feeling the walls caving in. They're feeling the pressure. Because they lost all their power. Because now the dark don't want anything to do with them. Confirmation. Because even the dark thinks they're too toxic. The dark don't want to fuck with them because they think they're too toxic for that dark shit. Somebody could have a speech impediment. They slur or mumble when they speak. Somebody's gonna have to vacate the premises. So they're getting evicted. They're gonna have to vacate the premises. Somebody was out here saying that I play for pay, that I'm an easy lay. So somebody could have been saying that I sell myself. And they feeling like sour apples because nobody's believing them. Yeah, they no longer have the power or position. Yeah, they don't have the power or position to get people to look at me a different way. Yeah, I'm undefeated. They were doing womb magic. And a lot of mental manipulation. This is somebody that they get the nervous shits. And they did all this because they wanted to come up. Well, you can't come up off my energy. Sorry, you're going to have to figure out how to do that on your own. Just like I did. Just like I had to learn everything that I learned. Bitch, you go learn what the fuck you need to go learn. And then you go and apply it, okay? Try, apply, and then try. That's the motto. You dysfunctional ass family that's getting bad news trying to come for me and you fucking failed doing this alchemy. A father side of the family, a father energy that's not related to me. Doing moon magic. They cold-hearted. There's about to be a confession. Second time that comes out. A father not related, father related. A father, and this is a masculine energy that's out here saying that I'm an easy lay. How the fuck would you know that? You a troublemaker? How you know I spread my legs? You mad because you were in an abusive relationship? Somebody beating your ass, bitch? You did it for the money. You wanted to show. Shit's about to get ready. You about to get ready because they're about to blow. And I don't mean to say you getting your ass beat up because I've been in an abusive relationship, but I don't give a fuck at this point. I hope that bitch beat your ass. I hope whoever you with beat you silly. I hope they beat you. And execute your fucking ass. Ex-boyfriend, ex-girlfriend. Look at that. On a journey to Nowhereville that's about to be taking out their misery. Crazy energy vampires. Look, a karmic couple. Infatuated. It keeps upstairs neighbor keep coming out. It could be the upstairs neighbors. Upstairs neighbors connected to the ex-boyfriend, ex-girlfriend. Everybody's connected at this point. Everybody know each other at this point. They thought they were going to bring me some type of indecent proposal. Bah! Somebody's traveling by the sea to bring me some type of indecent proposal. Somebody that got a speech impediment and slurs and mumbles. It says, yeah, unwanted opinion. They're about to come and give me some type of unwanted opinion. An ex-boyfriend, ex-girlfriend, please. Nobody want to hear your ass. Fear of risk because you were fear of some type of risk. Now you going fucking crazy. Looney Tunes. Try to water you down, but only rejuvenated you and revitalized your garden. So you only revitalized my garden. Opportunities. You thank you. Confession. Somebody's gonna confess. Hurry the fuck up. Confession. Remote viewing. Trying to deny allegations and claims your ex-lover's ex-lover. That's what I see. They nervous. Well, that's my energy reading, collective. This is what these dumbasses is doing. This is who was doing it. The people that came out is the people that's obviously in my energy, either thinking bad about me, did something bad to me, or are still doing it. This either they did something, they're doing it, or they're planning on doing it. So if you did something, or you doing it now, or you plan on doing it, you're gonna come out. It don't matter if it's the past, the present, or the future. You're gonna get exposed, as have been getting exposed, and you're going to keep getting exposed. And as you can see, I've been sat here a whole hour. These bitches try to fucking do some throat chakra magic, and not once did I cough, not once did I get a phlegm thrown in my got a whole phlegm ball in my throat, because that shows you that you have no power or control over me, so you might as well stop it. You can't even block my throat while you watching me in a reading. Maybe before it could have worked, but it don't no more. Because that means that you really don't got no fucking power, period. That means my cord cutting that I did, that I talked about, it worked. That's what that means. That's what the fuck that means. That's what that means. And every time I do a spell, it works. Every time I cut chat loose from me, it works. Every time I cleanse my energy, it works. So you know what? If y'all need a cord cutting, if you need an uncrossing from your life, please feel free to hit me up, because I got the power that beat, and I can remove that energy. I had to go rhyme with that. I had to rhyme with it. But nah, seriously. I'm very confident in my shit. And every time I do my shit, I always switch it up too. And this last one, I know it was a strong one, because I did a combination. I did something. I did something different. So you are completely cut off from me, for real. All of you. Any of you that were trying to bind to me, attach any cords, any contracts unconsciously. If you think that I don't know that y'all be trying to come for me in my sleep, trust me, I know. If you think that I don't have a prayer, I keep telling you, I keep letting y'all know that y'all is useless in what y'all do. I be telling y'all, but y'all don't believe me. I tell y'all that I have a crystal on my head, but you still want to psychically attack me and trying to fucking MK Ultra me. I tell you that I keep a prayer on all day, and you still want to send motherfucking shit to my house. I tell you things, and you don't listen. And then you wonder why your ass is getting the backlash that you're getting. I've been giving you warnings, letting you know, do not trespass. You're unable to trespass, and you keep trying to trespass. What does do not enter do you not understand? What does permission not granted do you not understand? What does you have no access on this premises vacate immediately? What don't you understand? You have no jurisdiction in my energy, in my space, in my place, in any field of mine, spiritually, physically, mentally, or emotionally. So call off your little minions because they can't even get the job done. You could sleepwalk all you want because you locked up behind bars and you have no freedom. And you did all this because you want freedom. Well, you won't be getting your freedom from me. Sorry, boo. Sorry, not sorry, because I'm actually not sorry. You better learn how to free yourself the right way. You should have been doing good. And obviously, you locked up and not doing, you can't get out of jail. No parole for you. Another indictment charge, piling up on top of another indictment charge, and on top of another indictment charge. Shit, it's just piling up for your ass, brother, sister. Or you about to be put behind bars. What I said. Spiritual suicide. Dingbat energy. Another one bites the dust. Because they're idiots that are about to get blindsided. Because they can't sweet talk the devils with offer anymore. This dark worker. A mother not related to me that's in the reverse. That they sacrifice animals. Animals are going missing in your area because they sacrifice animals. And yesterday I heard a cat scream like if it was being hurt. Not like if it was in heat. Not like if it was fighting because it was only one cat. I heard a cat last night scream like it was being tortured. One. Not two cats fighting, just one. And it made me stop and was like, what the hell? What the fuck was that? I literally said it out loud. What the fuck was that? Then I looked to my cat because my cat looked startled. And I was like, did this something happen to the cat? Did they just do something to a cat? The way I heard the cat yell yesterday. Because there's a lot of cat noises that go around here. But some of these cat noises, the cats be fighting with each other. But yesterday, that didn't sound like, because it was one cat by itself. And it wasn't a cat meowing because of the heat. It was a different one. It sounded like it was being hurt. There's a difference between a cat meowing in heat and a cat yelling in pain. This person was cold-hearted. Doing moon magic. They sacrificed animals. They could have, yesterday was a moon cycle and they sacrificed an animal last night. They collaborated with others to do. They collaborated with others to do a sacrifice yesterday. They sacrificed the animal last night. This moon magic ritual, the first quarter moon. Now this person has a swampy spell. Yeah, they're a bunch of heathens, but whatever they did last night did not work. Not working. They did a sacrifice to sell me, not for sale. I'm not for sale. You trying to sacrifice me to the devil, to a demon? Sorry. That devil, that demon don't want me neither. I will destroy them. I am poisonous. This is what you know. I said that too. You don't listen. I am poisonous to the karmic energies. I am poisonous to demonic energies. A demon come to me in my energy, they're gonna die. They're gonna be casted into the abyss of nothingness. If a demon come into my energy, so you think the demons want to come in my energy? They don't want to be casted to the abyss of nothingness. They ain't fucking with you, my niggas, my nigga bitches. They not messing with you. Let's see what demon. Let's see if it comes out. Let's see who they were calling on, who they sacrificed these animals to. Let's see what they was trying to do. Let's see. So we could get the card to come out. Who were they sacrificing? Who they were calling on last night? Who collective? Who they were calling on? Who were they calling on last night? Angels, ancestors, spirits of the divine white light, light attribute only. Please, everybody. Got 4 cards that came out. We got thought, God of wisdom and writing, knowledge, records, magic, sacred timing. Gemini energy, communication, and Aquarius energy, innovation. Spiritual message, speak truth, write legacy, your words shape your world. Sound of healing. Divine response, peaceful assurance, spiritual sensitivity, divine connection through sound. Pisces. Your prayers have been heard. Listen for divine rhythm and sound. Sandalphon brings spiritual reassurance through music, synchronicities, and answer calls. So Archangel Sandalphon, angel of music and prayer, is with me, and so is Tot, the God of wisdom and writing. They're watching over me right now. And the spirit ancestors, guardians of the soul, are watching over me. I'm going through a spiritual journey, the soul wisdom, soul connection, depth. I'm going through spiritual connections, inner guidance. And somebody is going through some type of disconnection from the soul. And they're going through some spiritual stagnation. This could be a Scorpio or a Pisces. Pisces came out here again. It says the journey of your soul is eternal. Trust your inner voice of your ancestors walk with you. So my ancestors walked with me. They could have been calling on Vine, the serpent of secrets. Look at. They were calling on a serpent energy, secrets, forbidden knowledge, deception, wisdom, misuse, hidden realms, illusions, and spiritual depth. Pisces again. This could be a Pisces. This is the water sign. Hidden truth, forbidden knowledge, deep manipulation may be at play, urges you to confront what lies beneath appearances and to wield wisdom wisely. And the first card that came out was wisdom. So somebody is out here with forbidden knowledge, causing a lot of deception, illusions, tapping into hidden realms. A lot of heavy manipulation, deep manipulation is at play. It says the wind ancestors, spirit of change and movement. Something is about to change. There's something is about to be moving. There's about to be some movement. I am protected by thought, energy, and Archangel Sandalphon and the spirit ancestors and the wind ancestors. This serpent vine is in the between, literally. You got thought, and then you got Sandalphon and 2 on the top. And then you got the spirit ancestors. And you got the vine serpent secrets. And then you got the wind ancestor. And yeah, so this one is being surrounded by angels and higher power energy. You got Aquarius and Gemini again coming out. So this could be an Aquarius, a Gemini, or a Pisces, or a Scorpio. Sekhmet, goddess of war and healing, power, sacred rage, transformation, duality. Aries or Scorpio. Aries, fire and war, and Scorpio, healing and rebirth. Your fire heals. Let righteous anger become your sacred action. Yes, so I have righteous anger. My power heals. I'm healing. Yeah, the Prince of Flame. Somebody was calling on the Prince of Flame, the God, the Lord of Destruction. Somebody's playing with fire. And somebody, there was a reader that mentioned this, that they didn't know the name. It was like somebody's calling on the Lord of Destruction. What's his name? And this is his name. His name is the Prince of Flame. He don't have a name, really. He's the Prince of Flame, the Lord of Wrath and Destruction. You see how Sekhmet fire and then Lord of Flame? Yeah. They basically, somebody decided to start fire with somebody that is of fire. Got fire energy backing them. The goddess of war and healing. I'm the goddess of war and healing, and somebody is the Lord of wrath and destruction. Two fire energies. I'm not a fire sign, but I got fire. I got the lion right on my chest, baby. Over my heart. So I'm this fire Sekhmet energy, goddess of war and healing, transformation, duality. I have righteous anger. I took sacred action, and there's somebody out here that's the Prince of Flames, the Lord of Wrath. They angry. They want some type of vengeance. They're destructive, a destructive force, playing in fire, very impulsive. I have a lot of passion and courage. I have my transformation. I have some type of transformation through my anger. And somebody's enraged. They want revenge. They have unchecked aggression. An Aries or a Leo. The same signs keep coming out. Aries, Leo, Scorpio, Pisces, Gemini, and Aquarius. Keep coming the fudge out. One more. Please. One more. Just one. Ooh, thank you. And it fell on the floor. We got Archangel Haniel. Grace of the Moon. Intuition, moon cycles. We're in a moon cycle. Emotional intelligence, feminine power, intuition, mysticism, and dream realms. Pisces energy. Being called to honor your intuition, emotional ties, and inner sacred rhythm helps you embrace your sensitivity and divine feminine power. Time to move gently, reflect deeply, and trust your lunar wisdom. So I got the Archangel protection. I'm trusting my inner wisdom. Pisces energy. I do got Pisces. I'm a Pisces rising. And then you got the on the top of the deck, the Prince of Storm, ruler of chaos and rebirth. Aquarius and Scorpio energy. The same signs keep coming out. Change through chaos, upheaval, spiritual awakening through turmoil and trials. Change, rebirth, embracing chaos for growth. Uncontrolled chaos, self-destruction, loss of direction. So collective. So collective, I had a spiritual awakening. I had some type of change through this chaos and upheaval I was going through. Okay, there was a spiritual awakening through the turmoils and trials that I was going through. I had a change. I had a rebirth. I embraced the chaos for my regrowth, for my rebirth. And someone has uncontrolled chaos. They are about to self-destruct, or they are self-destructing, and they have a loss of direction. They don't have no direction. A storm is not your enemy. Through its chaos, you will be remade. Embrace it and let it strip away what no longer serves you. So through the storm that I was going through, I stripped away everything that did not serve the best of me, and I let it go, and I let it myself be free. I free myself from this chaos so that I can have a rebirth. Through the moon cycles, through my intuition, through emotional healing, through my intelligence, through my feminine power, through the dream realm. The only two negative energies that came out here are the Vine Serpent of Secrets and the Prince of Flame, Lord of Wrath and Destruction. Somebody was trying to keep secrets. They were trying to keep some type of forbidden knowledge hidden. There's a lot of deception when it came to this. They was misusing wisdom, misusing information, misusing their power, tapping into hidden realms and casting illusions. Now they're angry. I hear sirens. Now they're angry. They have this destructive force energy that they want to fucking destroy everything now. They're impulsive, have revenge. They're on this revenge thing against me. For what? Because I didn't do anything to anybody. So you want revenge on me for what? Because I don't want to be with you? Because your ex-girlfriend is jealous? Because what? Because you couldn't fulfill your life goals? I don't know what it is, but I don't got nothing to do with what's wrong with you. So stop attacking me, because I'm not your punching bag, nor am I your fucking problem. But thanks for my attacks, because all it did was make me go through a rebirth. You put so much chaos in my life that I actually had a rebirth, a transformation. Thank you. No, you did not make me. You didn't create me. I created myself. My mama made me. My mama pushed me out her fucking pussy. That's who made me. My mama is the one that instilled this independence in me, because I watched her be an independent person. I watched her be a hard worker. You learn from where you grow. I watched my mother work hard. This is why I'm a hard worker. For what I want, the goals, what I go after. Not what anybody wants me to be. I be, and I go after what I want to do, and I be who I want to be. Not what somebody is trying to label me as. That's your opinion, and your opinion doesn't matter, because your opinion don't put food on my table, don't buy toilet paper to wipe my ass, nor do you supply my habits to smoke my marijuana. So your opinion is irrelevant. How you feel is irrelevant. How you feel about me is definitely irrelevant. I could give a monkey's rat fucking ass how you feel or anybody feels about me. I never did. In my adult age, I never will. If I didn't give a fuck how somebody felt about me when I was a young child, I was, let's say, teenager, and me in my 43 years old of age now, I really don't have two fucks about what anybody thinks. And the fact that somebody actually thinks I'm going to give a fuck about how you feel about me is ridiculous. You want me to be in my feelings about how you feel about me. Why? You feel that. I don't. I love me. I can't say the same about you. You don't love yourself, because you don't see me attacking and doing all crazy shit because whatever the fucking reason that y'all be doing it, I don't know. And I'm not gonna wrap my head in trying to get to understand of why y'all be doing what y'all do. Yeah, you was trying to take what was mine, because I'm a part of the 144, and I'm important. I have no idea how important I am. Yeah, a corrupted system was coming for me. Yeah, trying to stop me from having a spiritual awakening. Yeah, try to put me in danger, stole my identity theft, murder plot in the reverse. A friend turned enemy. You can't come back in my life to try to blackmail me. This friend turned enemy. So this enemy, a friend was trying to blackmail me. A friend that turned my enemy, that was trying to take what was mine. They get in karma. Because they was trying to wait for my they was trying to wait for my downfall, and now they were the ones calling out for help. They bind it to this karma. A lot of blind eye was turned to what they was doing. Yeah, I'm spiritually kicking their asses, and straight to hell they go. Messing with the dead in flip-floppy energy. They don't have no protection in the reverse. Yeah, no more lies, fake news. And expect the unexpected. Yeah. Now they act playing victim, purposely insane. Now they acting crazy, purposely insane. Because I'm about to be the first millionaire in my family. They acting crazy. I'm of royal blood. 144. I have an old soul. So you become what you practice, or practice what you preach. This person decided to practice being crazy. Now they're going crazy for real. Collective, I'm done. I'm an hour and 15 minutes already into this reading. I'm done. But you know, you gotta do what you gotta do. I gotta expose. And remember, I want to thank you for watching me as I express myself, vent, tell my stories, share my journey. And this is not for entertainment purposes. These are not lies. These are truths. These are facts based on past, present, and future energy. And I'm going to stick to that. I believe that. Yes, it is. I'm reading my energy. I'm not reading collective energy. So this is my energy, and this is not entertainment purposes only. And everything that I say is the truth and nothing but the truth. So help me God. Then y'all can pin the pieces together and figure out who it is by my story that I share and my readings. Peace out, collective. And until then, I'll come back a little bit later with a collective reading. Until then, enjoy your Sunday. Cleanse your energy. And again, if anybody's looking for a cord cutting or an uncrossing, let me know. Or protection, let me know. The girl is here for it. Let's get these people out of our energy. Let's do this. Let's do this. And let's do this. Peace out, collective.